of him. So, sometimes I feel like that's why movies like Scream and things that start people off in their careers end up being milestones in the industry, because we don't have the connections with these people before we see them as the characters.
Like fresh starts.
Yeah. I love that. I love
it. The Sony Venom movie, the working title right now is called Venom Antidote.
Oh.
And it is supposed to be also introducing Carnage and rumored to have She-Venom.
Actually, I heard that.
Yeah.
I heard it.
So that's pretty cool.
I want to know. I just want to know who's going to be.
Yeah. I'm excited for that movie.
I'm very excited. I hope it's good. I just hope it's good, man.
Yeah. I don't know if you're familiar with DC Comics character Shazam.
A little bit, yeah.
Well, that movie is going to start shooting in February of 2018. So that's finally getting off the ground. And D23, which was last week, a whole lot of clips from Star Wars. The new Star Wars came out.
Oh yeah, The Last Jedi.
Interesting, yeah. I think is that Carrie Fisher's last.
I believe, that was her. She didn't get to. I don't think she got to finish shooting, but they are going to still include what she did shoot.
Okay.
Which is pretty epic. It's going to be some of her final on-screen stuff. So, of course, that'll be amazing.
Yeah. In an interview with Mark Ruffalo, the guy who plays the Hulk in the new
Ragnarok, right?
Yeah. They asked if the Hulk was ever going to get another solo movie again, and he pretty much flat out said the Hulk is never ever going to get another solo movie due to the fact that Universal Pictures does not want to basically play ball with Marvel, and because the Universal owns the rights to the Hulk.
So did the Edward Norton Incredible Hulk come out in Universal?
Yeah, that was when it first came out.
Oh.
And I think the other Hulk that before that one.
Yeah, the Eric Bana one.
Yeah, I think that one was Universal also. But that's some news on that. And I know a lot of people were hoping to get one. And even Kevin Feige said that.
Yeah, but I feel like people say that and then nobody goes to watch it, because the Incredible Hulk, the newest one, the Edward Norton film with Liv Tyler, I think is in it, and Tim Roth.
Yeah.
That was a good movie.
That was really good.
And it still didn't do good. I mean, it was okay. It did okay, but it didn't really take off the way it should have, because of it was it was monumentally better than the first one, its predecessor.
Way better.
Man, holy shit.
I don't know if that's just a character that people can't relate to, maybe, or just aren't interested in. So maybe that's why that movie doesn't.
Yeah, which is interesting to me. I mean, I've always loved the Hulk. I remember I went to go see when they actually did screenings at midnight. I went to go see the Incredible Hulk. I was right there in the audience. I think I went to actually Horton Plaza or whatever to see it. But that's a fun movie, and I guess I can see why they're scared to kind of propel him back into that for fear of not doing well. But I mean, I heard Ragnarok is like a Thor movie mixed with Planet Hulk.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
Yeah,
they're
two movies together in one. So I mean, we're getting what we want. I think still. I hope that movie's good, because I haven't really liked any of the Thor stuff.
Yeah, the second one it really lost me on that one. The first one was all right. The second one just didn't do anything for me. I don't know if it was a story or just the villains or something. It just wasn't really that interesting. But and other news, Batman the Batman movie is pushing for a 2019 release date, and the old Ben Affleck script that he had originally wrote and designed with Jeff Johns is being scrapped, and Matt Reeves is completely doing the whole thing over. So I know Ben Affleck teased some video of Deathstroke a while back, and people were super excited for that, and they're saying that that's probably going to be the next villain in the Batman movie. And after all this stuff happened with him going into rehab and then dropping out of directing, and then he said he was still writing it, and then dropping out of writing, and now he's only starring in it. Matt Reeves has basically just taken everything that Ben had his hands in and is pretty much just... I mean, that's understandable too, because if you want to make a movie that you're going to like, and if he didn't like the direction that Ben was going in with the script, I can understand why he just got rid of it and decided to make something totally different.
Well, you gotta think about, even if he did like it, if it's not his style, you're gonna see that on screen. It's gonna be like him imitating Ben's style, and I don't want that. I want to see now a Matt Reeves version of Batman, because that's it's now his project. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I can understand that. I mean, it bums me out a little bit that we're gonna have to wait that much longer for it. But I mean, as long as it's a fucking great movie, I don't care. Yeah.
And other news with that, he said that the news or the script that he pitched to Warner Brothers that he wants to do, they all loved it. So I don't know. I mean, you can take that with a grain of salt.
Or like the treatment or something, or you think?
Yeah, I think I think he probably gave him like a little broad, what's going
overview.
On.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
And they just really liked it. We have our first photo of Ty Sheridan, the actor who plays Cyclops in the new X-Men.
Wow. Okay.
He is playing, I guess, the main character in Ready Player One, the Spielberg movie. And it looks pretty cool. I don't have any pictures of it right now with me, but if you guys want to, you guys can look that up.
Perhaps we will post it to the new Instagram.
Oh yeah.
So you can hit us up there, or check it out and give us a like or two.
Yeah.
It's was it Drop the Mic?
Drop the Mic
underscore podcast.
Yes.
On Instagram.
And Disney also released their cast for the new live action Aladdin movie.
Aladdin.
Yes, they're doing a live action, which is going to be a Guy Ritchie film.
They literally are gonna redo.
They're doing all their
every single.
Yeah.
Aladdin. They better go in. They better make a completely different movie, man. Because that movie, if you watch it now, it wouldn't. Like, as far as an animated film, it would not fly.
Yeah.
If you watch it, there's so much like low key racism and weirdness going on. Yeah. It's just like what.
It flew back then, you could go with it back then, I guess.
I feel like people. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, just in the beginning, where they're like, they bust out into that song, and they're like, "Oh, we will cut. Like, if you caught stealing, we'll cut off your hands."
Yeah.
All brutal. It's like what?
Yeah. That's happening. They have a relatively unknown playing Aladdin. His name is Mena Massoud.
Okay.
I've never heard of him. They have Naomi Scott playing Jasmine. She's the Pink Ranger.
Oh, yeah.
And Will Smith is playing the genie.
I don't know how to feel about that. But, I mean, he's got that charisma.
We'll get some old school Fresh Prince raps as the genie.
That's funny.
Yeah.
He's like... The Will Smith, I feel like, is becoming like Dwayne Johnson, where they're just like he's like the default.
Yeah,
he's like becoming the default for everything.
We can't get the guy we want. Let's just throw The Rock in there, or let's just throw Will Smith in this.
People will love it. People will love it.
They'll come and
they'll buy.
But yeah, so that's happening also. The Incredibles 2 will take place directly after the first movie ends. So it's The Incredibles 2 begins where the first one ends.
Now, The Incredibles is Pixar?
Pixar, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That's the family of superheroes.
So it's like literally,
like I think minutes after.
Huh.
Yeah. Daniel Craig has been talking about coming back as Bond.
After all this.
Yeah, I think he was interviewed and he said that he would rather slit his wrist than do another Bond movie.
Is that true?
I think so. I don't take it, but I mean that's what I read. But I was in an interview I read a while back when I was just looking at some James Bond stuff. But that's what he said. So I think maybe he's jumping back on because Christopher Nolan, I think, is going to be doing a Bond movie. I heard something like that.
Really?
So maybe that's why he wants to direct. He'll jump on it again one more time, maybe for a director that.
Man, you like always fucking stump me with your news, dude. I'm just like, I did not fucking hear this at all.
Yeah.
But that's good. That's good that we have the two different sides.
Yeah. Tarantino is set out to make a Charles Manson movie.
Yes.
It's about, from what I read, is the trials of the murder that they committed. I don't know.
So are they So from what you read, are they reenacting the vicious murders?
I think it's going to be the murder and then the trial.
Really?
Yeah.
Because my buddy, shout out to Chris Pollock, who's always he's a constant connection for me, but he actually told me that he's kind of disappointed because he read that he's doing basically what he did with Inglourious Bastards.
That's what I was going to say. He's probably going to have some type of twist, some alternate reality.
Yeah, where supposedly it's turning into a revenge film.
Okay.
And they think that they've killed Tate.
Okay.
But they didn't. They didn't actually kill her, and she goes after them. Which I think, like, for that family and cinematically in a twisted kind of way, that's really cool because, of course, I loved seeing Hitler being murdered.
Yeah. That was great.
Because I didn't know what to expect, and when I saw that, when they fucking make his face like Swiss cheese, I was like, holy shit, this is crazy, you know? And
I don't remember that happening.
Yeah. So immediately in my mind, before I even read anything about this film, I was like, I think this is what he's doing, because if you think about what he's been doing lately, he did the same thing for Django. Mm-hmm. It's very much like, like the African American, like, fuck you.
Yeah.
America, we win. We got this last laugh.
Yeah.
Which is funny because the guy gets a lot of I feel like criticism for they think he's racist.
Yeah, he gets a lot of backlash.
Sexist because in Hateful Eight there's a lot of like the main prisoner is a woman and she gets kind of mistreated.
Okay.
And
I guess have not seen that movie yet, and I own it. And I'm upset that I haven't watched it yet. Yeah, so like I was telling my buddy Chris the other day, we were texting that he's not someone who's, like a stranger to controversy. Yeah.
At all.
Yeah.
So for him to do something nuts like this would be crazy, but everything we're reading could be just speculation, rumors.
Make it change.
I know. Jennifer Lawrence, Margot Robbie, and Brad Pitt are tagged on the project, which is great. I've been waiting to see another Brad and Tarantino collab, so I'm excited about that. I'm not sure about how this movie's going to play out. I'm sure he's got something up his sleeve. They can't be releasing too much yet, as it's in its developing stages. But I meant to bring this up. This was my bit of news that I forgot last week. Okay. We got carried away on another subject, and we never got to come back to it, so I'm glad that you picked it up, man. Yeah. And I don't know if this is true, but I heard that he is retiring soon.
After a certain amount of movies, he's going to be done.
Yeah, I think he might have, after this one that's been announced,